What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Orcs Must Die 3. The Cold as Eyes DLC just launched, and it is time to hop on in and check out the maps. Now, we do have a couple of new items here. We've got the Cyclopean Gaze, equipping stones enemies who damage the player, and then turns the player to stone if used. The player will not drop aggro. Not sure if I'm sold on that particular trinket, but it is a new addition to play around with for sure. And then we've got the Molten Gold. The Molten Gold is going to dispense Molten Gold damaging enemies. Gold-covered enemies killed will drop a special rune coin. So we'll be able to get this the unique upgrades unlocked here shortly to make it drop potions or make it drop a bigger coin. But without further ado, let's hop on in and check out the very first map, the Northern Ramparts. Now, I have popped in and looked at the map, however, I have yet to play it. And it appears we've got two entrances here. We've got one we're going to start off with right here. And then additionally, we have, what looks like a flyer lane up top. So we'll have to wait for that flyer lane to open up before we can get into the flyer madness. Now, with that in mind, we've got two side entrances. This doesn't go anywhere, does it? No, it doesn't look like this is going anywhere. So we've got two side entrances. We can easily block one of them, force all of the orcs over to one lane. And this area here is a lovely looking little kill box area. We've got a far wall to use. Additionally, we've got a ceiling to use. Now, taking a look at our loadout, I'm going to bring the stone staff. I've got that Cyclopean Gaze. We've got the tar trap, the grinder, trying out the new hotness with this molten gold. Then we've got some brimstone, arrow walls, the barricade, a sprayer, acid sprayer set up with acid, and then the window of butterflies. Now let's go ahead and block this side off, and then we'll do our build up over here. Now, this is my very first attempt on the map, so although I'd love to, I am no real aspirations for 5 skull on this one. Just kind of want to get through it and see how the map itself runs. Let's go ahead and get that gold up top there, and then let's let it fly here. Same thing with the new trinket. I'm not necessarily sold on the new trinket. I'm not sure if it's going to be my sort of thing. But we'll have to see. It might end up being awesome. We'll have to check it out. Let's just go ahead and see. We got lots of new enemies. We got the Cyclops enemy in all sorts of flavors now. Not just the Cyclops mage. We got a Mesmer. We've got a medium Cyclops. We've got a heavy Cyclops. We have got some serious Cyclops madness here. And it's making me wonder if I have enough set up here to get through this first wave, as these guys are looking a little bit stout. We'll have to see if we can't hold them off here. So, just keep spraying them down. I would like to see something turn to gold here at some point. There we go. Here is one of those special gold coins. So, very, very nice. Let's get this ogre mashed on just a touch here. And as soon as I get this kill box built out a little bit more, we'll be able to see this area really shine a bit more, I believe. Out of juice. Going to have to be a little careful there. We got a second for everything to let's get another grinder down. We get a little bit of mana regen there, but not an awful ton. We've got some more medium Cyclops rolling in now, and of course, you can't have the Cyclops without the Cyclops mage, so we do have a mage there as well. That Cyclops mesmerizer, I'm very curious on that one. Anxious to see exactly what it's got going for it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw an arrow wall right there. We'll drop one here as well. And looks like we got enough for another grinder. And then might as well throw a window of butterflies up there for a little additional CC. Now, we had, 9 minutes on this one. We burned 2 minutes in the very first wave, so kind of curious as far as the par time. We might have to get a little bit more aggressive on the kill box. Get up in that top area somewhere. And then we're also going to have to keep an eye on those flyers. Not really sure what we're going to do on those yet. But flyers are going to be a thing. There is no doubt about it. So let's keep burning these guys down. Now, how much are these? Oh, the gold coins are dropping like crazy. There's a lot there. It didn't look like they were worth a ton, but we'll have to see here. Try to pay attention if we get just a solo one on the ground. And then we had a little bit of a totem there. Let's just keep smashing here. Here's that Cyclops Mesmerizer. Is that who's dropping the totem? Or no, there's a shaman back there. I would bet it's the shaman that's dropping the totem. Okay, let's see. 1233. It looks like that was, what, 25. I believe the gold coins that drop are worth 25. So, you know, not an enormous amount, but definitely something that will add up considerably, especially as you get more and more of them in here. Let's get the hurting on that mage here. Definitely don't need that guy giving me a headache at all. And still got pew-pewed by those little snipey archers. But looking like we made it. It was a little rough there. A little rough, not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's just keep building it out. I'm just gonna go straight down the wall on this one. I think that's more than sufficient for a War Mage difficulty map. Let's get a little bit more gold up there, and then we'll go, what, another window of butterflies. So let's just let it fly. I feel like we got a pretty good solid start here to a kill box. As we get it built out a little bit more and get all the bells and whistles in there, we'll definitely be able to get some combo goodness flowing. We're at wave 3 now, 5 minutes in. So, yeah, I believe that making par is not an option with the build I'm using here. So maybe be a little bit more aggressive on our 5 skull run. We'll build up top, perhaps, to save a little bit of time here. And then we're still going to have to see how the flyers are going to do. You know, we're going to have flyers to deal with. That is a certainty. Let me try this trinket, and I don't want to... No, it's definitely stoning enemies, no doubt. I mean, they're getting just wrecked right there. Not sold on the trinket. I'm not sure if it matches my playstyle at all, but I think the gold is pretty darn cool. And the coins seem quite consistent out of it. Even though it's, you know, it's just 25, it's not a ton, it's still a pretty consistent amount. I'm going to make sure to try to burn those totems down as they present themselves as well. Let's get these arrow walls a little bit more decked out. Also, it looks like I've got the arrow walls set up as fire. So that may or may not help me out here. I'm not seeing any fire immune enemies so far, so... Looks like that was an inadvertent good choice. I'll take it. I will take it. We are getting it. Now, alright, it looks like our flyer lane is now going to open. Let's run up here real quick. See if we can't get something set up for it. They're not very close to the wall. The first thing that popped into my mind was using a grinder, but there's not really a whole lot of space there. I think I may have to manually kill these. Let's throw just a few acid sprayers up here, just to ease the tension, just a touch on those flyers, and I will manually kill them off from down here. Anything that makes it past. I'm pretty sure all of these, everything will probably make it past. Yeah, the acid is not exactly stellar amounts of damage output. But it looks like the game is going to give us a little bit of time. So we're going to have plenty of time to dress the flyers and then go deal with the ground lane. So that's a good thing. We got one more group of them here. And now the ground mobs are coming out. I think we'll be able to get these flyers completely wrecked by the time... yeah, it looks good on the flyers. I'm not seeing any more at the moment. So I think... we may have a little bit of a flyer grace period. Let's go with another brimstone here for anything to push us through. And I think we're going to have a pretty solid little kill box here. We've only got 2 more waves left. It's actually going to be close on the par time, so I mean, just a smoother version of this run could be enough to get in under par. We're going to have to see how that goes. Now, I am going to have to keep an eye on that flyer lane because I don't know the schedules. I don't know what's coming out where, when, what, and how. Let's see, let's grab one more arrow wall back there. Just to really close the deal. I didn't get any acid in down here, which of course that certainly would help out. And still no more flyers, so we're still looking good in that regard. We're actually getting, you know, nothing to write home and tell Mom about, but we're scoring some good combos here and generating a little bit of coin. So that is a good thing. I like the little gold dump here on their heads. That's definitely nice as well. And of course, that's going to be another combo besides the point generation. The question would be, are you going to want to give up that coveted ceiling space for it? And that is, I think, where the real question would fall. Let's see. We'll get one more grinder in at the end. We'll finish off the ground here for the kill box. And then, you know, might as well finally get started here. Now, let's see. Wave 5. So, yeah, clearly not going to make par. So, this will not be a 5 skull run at all. But, you know, my first try, so I am not complaining. You know, it makes me wonder, you can almost even put a little kill box right in here and spawn camp them. Decisions. Now, I got the stone staff here. Depending on how low they dip, I might be able to actually take some of them out with the petrify if I need to. Or I could have just started the wave up top, which would have made life even easier there. Okay, so they are coming through. We are getting pushed like there's no tomorrow, and one rift point down already. We do have flyers coming through as well. Ooh, we got a couple of them last minute, but we did lose, what, 3 rift points there. Quite ugly indeed. Actually, it looked like the gold may have helped out with the armored ogre a little too. I'm not positive on that, but you know, normally, of course, you want that lightning damage going against those armored ogres, but it appears gold may have done something. And yeah, the shaman, as expected, is without a doubt the totem dropper here, so got to make sure to kill those totems as they present themselves as well. Let's see, let's get one more gold on the end. Let's get a couple more acid sprayers in. And we are one shot right now, so we better come back here and get a heal. And pretty sketch, but so far so good. Now let's go ahead and head up top and maybe have a little bit of an easier time with these flyers up here. I'm not certain we're going to. I want to see if they all come out right away. If they all come out right away, then we'll be in pretty good shape. And is that going to be it for the flyers? Looks like for now anyway, so I will have to keep an eye on the mini-map there and you know, make sure there's no more flyers that are coming my way. Damn uppity flyers, let me tell ya. Keep spraying them down here. I think we'll be able to hold the rest of the wave, hopefully with this kill box. I mean, we're going to want to avoid anything getting knocked over by these ogres, of course, as they're charging. And then definitely need to pay attention to those totems. It appears that the totems are actually stunning the towers. Yeah, you see when I killed that totem, the grinder instantly fired back up. So the totem is a little bit of a trap disable. So definitely want to keep an eye out for those. That is for sure. I think this will be a solid 3 skull run, though. You know, obviously, like to get 5 every time, but this is my very first look at the map, so we'll get it dialed in with a 5 skull run. But let's just beat it regularly first. Mountain trolls rolling up. We're still just getting peppered with those archers. And there we go. So nowhere near par time. Lost a few rift points there. So not my grandest run. But that is my first look at the Northern Rampart in the Cold as Eyes DLC for Orcs Must Die 3. just launched on all platforms. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.